fights, your roommate disputes, a couple of hookups gone south, and maybe even a Marine or two getting the crap beat out of them by a girl. I'm Vanessa, and joining me in the studio, you guys welcome the real world San Diego. We've got Brad. Cameron. Duffy. Randy. Robin. Jamie. Charlie. And Frankie. All right, y'all. Well, thanks so much for joining me here today. So what's it like being back together?
It's amazing. It came in really natural.
It definitely radiates a vibe, for sure.
A good vibe?
Yeah, I would say absolutely.
It's totally natural. You feel totally comfortable because it's like, I don't know, you get together and you know what's going to happen, you know? It's like we all are just like, oh yeah, this is how it's supposed to be.
All right, well, this season there was a lot of action going on both inside and outside the house. So let's start with some of the naughtier interaction inside the house.
Brad is honestly everything I've always said I've not liked. I see a potential hookup.
I'm Mr. Nice Guy. Fly me to the moon, baby. Fly me to the moon, baby.
Brad, no!
I don't really know if Cameron's comfortable with Andrea coming to visit. You look more beautiful than I remembered you.
Nice to meet you.
Just playing little childish games right now. 1 minute you like them, 1 minute you don't like them.
Hi, I just got your email. Yeah. Hold on 1 minute. I do want to see what's up with me and Cam, but it's real hard to find a way to even talk to her.
I heard you. Oh, Lord. I don't know why I end up kissing Brad at these random moments. Brad, I'm not making out with you anymore.
Did it ever go past just making out?
No. I swear to God.
I'll just say this is one of the most difficult girls I've ever had to try getting along with, as far as like that kind of a situation and like signs and like trying to feel somebody out. That was a very difficult situation. And that's all I'm gonna say on that.
So Cameron, now I'm gonna ask you what you were thinking when you were going to the bathroom.
We went in the bathroom and I peed on the toilet and Brad pees in the trash can. So we're just sitting there. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then he tries to kiss me. I honestly didn't think he was going to try and hook up with me.
None of y'all buy this, right?
We were all like, oh my God, they just went in the bathroom together. Oh my God, watch the door.
So we think we think something's gonna go on when we go in the bathroom.
Yeah, we came out kind of quick.
Something almost went down.
It was just a kiss. It's not like I pulled it out. You know what I mean? It was just a kiss. It wasn't that big of a deal.
I think, you know what I mean, there's certain steps in, like, you know what I mean, a relationship, and, like, you know what I mean, peeing in front of someone is kind of like a little beyond kissing, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I think.
So that's just me, though. That's just me.
So now, Cameron, was it weird? Because, I mean, I know what it's like to like a guy and then to see his girlfriend come to the house.
I tried to act like I didn't care, like, oh, that she's just some hoe that he has. But it hurt my feelings.
I don't know if you and Andrea got back together after the show.
No, absolutely not. Unfortunately, we're really not even friends at this point because, you know, plus the stress of the show and the terms we left on and the things I found out about when I came home, that's a wrap.
All right, you guys, Brad and Cam weren't the only ones doing some serious flirting in the house. Yep, I'm talking about Randy and Robin.
You're the nice person I know.
Ditto. As far as me and Randy, I think we definitely have a connection.
We don't know what's going on, but I'm sure they probably groped each other.
It's probably going to come across as a little scandalous, but we really don't care.
I was saying, like, boom, Bazooka Joe.
Boom, Bazooka Joe. Bazooka Joe supposed to be. Randy's talking to some girl, and he wasn't even remotely, like, attracted or interested in her, just having a conversation, and Robin runs up and, like, what the hell is going on?
You! Randy, I gave my heart to you. Show me what you done.
Damn, Robin.
I thought we had an understanding.
Yeah, I'll be dying.
Well. All right. So let's just start out with what the heck does Boom Bazooka Joe?
You want to take this?
You want to take it? For some reason, I thought if the cameras went around, we could have, like, private conversations.
Yeah, which does not
So we were
happen.
trying to, like, get on the same page, but we were way too wasted to communicate. You know what I mean?
All
our conversations.
Yeah, we were
drunken.
trying to like talk about if this would work out. You know what I mean? If like how serious are we? We'd be quiet and the camera would leave, and then once we start talking, the camera would come in. So that was like my nickname for the camera. Boom, because as he came in, I was like, oh, Boom Bazooka Joe, here he comes again.
You swear that's what it was?
I promise.
I don't really remember very clearly like exactly what I said, but it's kind of
Because I do have to vouch though, like we never even kissed before.
Yeah, we
all
never
we did
even
was
kissed.
used to cuddle all the time.
I'm a cuddler, you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
am I,
yeah,
and I'm very needy of attention.
Yeah, you know, so it kind of we were very compatible at first because of
and then I got psycho, so...
Wait, so they asked you,
so as soon as they told him to die, I was like, well, I guess that one's over. But, you know.
I scare easily. I'm kind of like a coward when it comes to relationships.
And
It's
if
kind of my fault, you know?
It's my fault too, though. Come on, you tell someone to die, like, hello. I love you too, babe. But it works out really well, you know, for me in the long run because I ended up meeting Mikey.
Are you and Mike still together?
He's in Iraq, so everybody please pray for him and all of our men and women over there. So he's been there since February, but he should be home in September. But we've been keeping in contact. We email each other and we actually talk on the phone.
So it's like long distance.
It's very long distance.
He's an awesome
He's
guy.
he's so
I really
great.
got
And
along with him well. He's an awesome
he
guy.
fit in as like the 8th roommate. Well, it'd be 9th
You got
now.
more airtime than I did.
We got some more hooking up, and that leads me right to you, Frankie.
Alcohol can make you do some really stupid stuff.
The Frankie's in between Brad's legs. They're getting ready to hook up.
But Dave, I got drunk and I blacked out.
I understand. That will be my excuse next time.
Randy and Frankie, obviously both drunk, and Frankie stroking Randy's neck.
It would break my heart for me to walk away from her.
See how she's been acting lately? Like she was like, when I'm drunk, I do stupid things.
Somebody said hello to that kitty last night.
Ow! Dave! You can tell that they love each other so much.
Oh, I love it with Jacquees' little comments. All right, so let's start out.
My boy, you know.
All right, so first off, are you and Dave still together?
Yeah, we are. We went through a lot of rough stuff through the airing of all this, but we are together currently.
So do you have some splaining to do?
Yeah, we had lots of long talks, lots of fights, but, you know, the biggest thing is true love conquers all.
What did you guys think about Frankie and Dave?
It's definitely a unique relationship.
Was it what you expected? Because, I mean, you hear it from her end. You hear this, that, and the third. And
They do some stuff that I don't even, I mean, like what?
Hey, were we not going there?
You guys just do things in a different manner than most people.
It's a different kind of
conventional.
relationship.
Yes.
But it's something that keeps the love going.
Yes.
all right, cool.
That's what it is.
Thanks, John.
That's good.
I got you, boo.
No.
All right, so Jacquees, what did you think about all this hooking up? You were the bootyologist.
We've got more booty than.
Shut up. That's what I was getting ready to ask was, how
Bringing that up. I'm spilling beans. I thought I wasn't bringing that up.
Robin, what happened?
All I have to say is, for some reason, Jacquees got to get a lot of alone time. Like, so there's not enough cameras to follow everyone around. So on his alone time, who knows what went down.
With cameras around, like it's uncomfortable, you know what I mean? So like if you get out on your own, then you can really see if someone is genuine or not, rather than if you want to be in my face because I got a camera crew around.
Right.
So you can get to actually know someone, you can build with them, you know what I mean? And then maybe you'll decide to take it to your house or whatever have you. But other than that, you just want to be alone.
Well, you guys don't go anywhere because when we get back, 911 is not a joke in this town. Trust me. Plus some messy vacations. All that up next.
She was talking smack to the guards while she was on the phone.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
call like you porky pig looking.
All right, we're back with two punk rock for this, the Real World Reunion, San Diego style. And we're still going strong with some hot button issues in the house. And Robin and Brad, do you guys freak out when you hear sirens now?
For now, you are under arrest. I'm sorry.
I want to go home.
Too intoxicating.
I was just trying to have a good time like everybody else in that car.
What the Shut up. Hey, you know what? That's it.
No, come on, bro.
Turn around.
Ja, Brad got arrested way off being drunk in public. We need to pick him up, like scoop him styles. I can't move because I've been drinking.
I got arrested?
Free my man Brad. Free Brad. Check it out.
jail. What else can go wrong?
Hello?
Jail, bro.
These are the 6 craziest people that I've ever come in contact with. Jail sucks, man. Dude.
Getting locked up is a part of, well, it ain't a part of life, but, you know what I'm saying?
That was so funny when I saw it. I was like, oh my God, I walked right by a cop car.
Everyone thought it was so funny. I really didn't even care that much. It was like, yeah, we both got arrested. Who cares how close you were? You know what I'm saying? We both went to jail that night.
Randy was trying to, he didn't do it, man.
Getting arrested for being drunk in public is beyond me. Because I was like, just give us the information. She kept telling me where Brad was, and then just couldn't retain it. I was like,
Twice on the show you were in the drunk tank, right?
Yeah.
How many times in life?
Oh, come on, that's not a fair question. I don't know exactly how many times, but I don't really consider that getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? All right, yeah, I was intoxicated in the street. I had lights and cameras all over me, and a whole bunch of people screaming stuff at me like, the real world. Go home. Get out of California. And you're like, okay, that's cool. But then, like, they get even cuter with the comments to the point where you're like, you know what? You don't know me. I'm drunk as hell. I'm ready to throw rights. You know what I'm saying? It was never like I just walk out like, take me to jail. I'm a drunken idiot. You know? It was never like that.
they should have been on crowd control and trying to make alleviate the situation rather than.
What their job was at.
They saw that Brad was already in an agitated state. Like, they really.
So they fed off.
They fed off that. You know what I'm saying? They provoked him by being like, don't say anything. Like, that guy doesn't exist. Like, say that to him too.
Yeah,
Would you have a cop in the background, like, amping up the other people? Like, come on, guys.
Randy and I made a comment, and we both were like, man, I'm surprised that we weren't the first ones to
He should have been locked up, not him. They should have locked him up.
I was the drunkest man on the planet.
He was wild. He was bugging out that night.
With me, they filmed me putting Cameron in the car in the cab, and I actually walked back. And when I walked back, I tried to apologize to the Marine. I'm like, hey, dude, by the back of his head, hey, dude, I'm sorry. And he pushed my hand down. And then I left. So I left, went to the club with Frankie, thinking the whole thing was squashed.
And it wasn't even a punch.
And
it was like,
I mean,
that.
No, it really wasn't.
That was a punch, but it had nothing to do. But it had nothing to do with the scratches on his neck.
You know, and so to me, it was like I had thought we had squashed it. I went back. I apologized to him, even though he wasn't having it. I did apologize, and then went in with Frankie, and we started taking shots back. And then the owner of the club asked me to leave the club. I walk out straight to, it was an episode of Cops.
Cameron, did you feel guilty? Did you feel like, I feel bad? This
isn't her fault. I mean, I'm a grown girl.
I mean, yeah, Robin was the one who did. I mean, it was.
Why you demonstrating on me like she demonstrated on the cop?
Yeah,
that's why you
Nobody said, show me how you did it like this. Don't do that, but how did you do it? Like this.
No, I don't have nails, and my friends back home, when we were watching the episode, they go, girl, don't you know you don't ever put your hand on a cop? I said, I've never been arrested before. I didn't know, so they're like, that's probably why you got locked up.
So did you feel a little responsible?
No, I didn't. But, I mean, Robin, I did it. I'm sorry. Like, Robin, I mean, definitely, I was 19 at the time. Robin was 23. And, I think she felt like she had to kind of be like a mother figure to me and watch out for me, and which, I mean, I totally appreciated,
This is what I thought. When she called me and she was crying, she was talking smack to the guards while she was on the phone. Calling like, you porky pig looking
I've never been in jail before. I'm sitting in jail, and these cops are laughing at me. They think it's funny because, like, I am on a television show, and it was like they were extra, like, I don't know if they were extra.
To you, boo. They were.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And it was just like, yeah.
But it was funny. Like, she would laugh and cry. Like, she was more worried about herself. Because I'm like, she's crying. And I'm like, yo, Brad's in jail, too. She's like, Brad's in jail, too? Oh, really? Come get me.
So this is you, early on. Brad's in the drunk take, she's in jail, and you're drunk as a skunk, freaking laying on the bed. You're
passed out
on top of him.
No, I passed out. I passed out, and then he scooted out. Like, okay, now it's time to get away.
But you were kind of like touchy feely.
Kind of, me and him were still kind of doing whatever.
I didn't care who I was trying to hook up with. I was just like, how are you next to me?
I'm drunk. I watched the footage going, wait a minute. That's before I got psycho. Me and Randy were still trying to kick it.
I know. Hey, if it would have been Jamie sitting next to me, I'd have been like, hey, Jamie, how's it going?
So back to your Jaquise. I mean, this is all going down. So what are you thinking at this point? How the heck did I land this?
What the hell did I sign up for? That's what I was thinking. I was really worried because we didn't know anything. And then this guy's putting ideas in my head. He's like, they changed up his last name because they probably got him in the back room beating him up. Like, it was ridiculous. He was saying so much stuff. Like, he had me thinking, like, man, what's going on? Then I'm thinking, like, you know, Robin will be all right. Maybe I should ride past the club and see if Robin's outside. Then it's just like, but once we got the message from him, it was just like, it was all good. But it was really like about getting Robin out of jail, just trying to, you know what I mean?
And you know what? And I did, like, watching that episode, like, Jamie and Jaquise, you know, I didn't know, like, you guys both were like, when they found out what my bail was, they both were like, you know, Jamie was going to whip out her checkbook and Shaw was like, listen, this is what I've got. And, like, I want to thank you guys because, you know what I mean? Because I know I came back thanking Randy, but because I know he came to pick me up or he was passed out by the...
Please talk about that.
Yeah.
This man, listen to me, this is a good man right here. Right?
Yes.
This man took what, like a 90, that was like $100 cab ride. I would have took him if I could because he was still drunk. But I just couldn't do it. This is
like 6 hours. That still wasn't good to drive.
$100 cab ride for somebody that can just catch a one-way cab back to the house.
And I thank him for that because, you know, just to see a familiar face, because as soon as I walked out of the jail, I've got cameras and lights on me. And it's just like, man, you know, I was just...
You would have done the same for me.
Of course I would have. And I...
No, you would. I'm going to pick up Randy. I got 50 on this way and 50 back.
Yeah.
No, don't lie, girl.
I would have done the loot at him.
Because we went to the jail and I was like, yeah, I'm here to pick up, you know, such and such. And they're like, you got money? And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's supposed to be getting out. They're like, And I'm like looking through doors. Like, I almost got locked up trying to look for people. And I'm like, oh, I hope she's okay.
Don't go anywhere, you guys, because we got to get to the bottom of some big issues. And later we got some crazy stuff that never made it on air. And that's all coming up next.
I had a blast in Greece. And for the record, I did. No, you hated Greece.
Welcome back to the Real World San Diego reunion. We are hanging out now with our favorite part-time Californians. The Real World always gets a cool vacation. The only difference with y'all's is normally it's a relaxing kind. Yours was a little different.
Frankie is completely steering away from the whole group, not even trying to be part of the group.
If I get pushed any further, I'm going to go off on everybody.
Why does she act like this is Frankie's world and nobody else is important?
If I could be on this trip with Dave, that would be amazing. Dave would be key.
Do you have a key to your room?
No, bitch. You have the key.
I do not have the key, Robin.
Okay, well, listen, if I had the key, we'd be in the room and be asleep.
I keep thinking, like, if it would have been me that lost the key, everybody would have got upset. Because Cameron did it, it's okay.
I am going to jail for you, bitch. Shut the up. I'm done.
It's okay. Robin takes a lot of blame.
Yes! Everybody puts on me.
Everybody acts
on me.
so naive.
Cameron, I know this is hard for you, but I'm just trying to help you and Robin both through it, all right?
I'm just fed up with Frankie at this point. It's like you're not mending anything. You are straight fueling this argument.
Why don't you go cuddle up with Robin, Frankie? Why don't you go cuddle up with Robin?
When I have a problem with people from now on, I'm taking it to them.
You got something to say to me? Say it right now.
Wrong timing.
I stand behind everything I said.
Are you saying that you address us with your problems? No, you
don't know why. I do. Why? Because I want you guys to know how I feel. I don't give up.
You talk to me when we're sober?
You're always wrong.
That is bull, and that is primarily your problem.
Oh my God! Shut the. I had a blast in Greece. And for the record, I did. You guys know I had so much fun. I did. I had a blast in Greece.
Frankie.
No, I wasn't.
Come on now. Frankie.
Have you guys looked at our pictures from Greece? I had so much fun with you guys.
Pictures. We have your pictures from Greece.
Even before, like, we were like, yay, we found out we're going to Greece. Yay. Everyone's like, yay, we're going to go to the beach. We're going to tan. We're going to have so much fun. She's like, I hate the beach. I hate tanning. Like, just, like, I think you're in a very negative.
I was in a negative state
You
of
were
mind.
so negative.
Let me say one thing. I didn't think we were going to a different country. I thought we were going to, like, Hawaii or, like, something like that. And I was like, oh, my God, we're going to go to some place where all everybody does is, like, drink and party and lay out. And when I found out we were going to Greece, I really was happy.
Just to get it off my chest, it's those negative vibes you give off, or those looks that you look at people. Like, I mean, they truly, like hurt your soul.
I don't think you allowed yourself to have a good time sometimes.
I'm saying right now that I had fun. I mean, you guys may not have seen it as me because I wasn't out like partying with you guys, but you guys have to understand that before that, I had made the option to stop drinking as much, you know, and to stop partying and stuff.
But it's like you said, if Dave were here, you're like, I don't like these people, I'm here with these people. If Dave were here, it'd be different. It's like, you should enjoy the experience.
And I did enjoy it. They asked me, would this be more fun if you were with Dave? It's like, well, hell yeah, if Dave was here, I'd be having more fun.
I feel like I tried to extend so much to you, Frankie. And
I know
you,
and
I don't know what you had against me.
I've already said that I have a problem accepting that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that I wasn't having fun in Greece.
Right, okay.
It's like, I did have fun. I'm sorry that you guys didn't see it, but I had fun.
You know what? And I'm going to say this has nothing to do with Greece. And I probably wanted to say this for a long time. Frank, you know I love you to death. But the nucleus and the chemistry that we have from Charlie on is different than what we have with you. It upsets me. You know what I mean? I have everyone's number on the stage. I talk to all these people. I don't talk to you, sweetheart. I don't hear from you. I love you to death. I care for you. You understand what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like that. It was like that in Greece. We would do stuff, and then it's like this one person. You try to reach out. I listened to stuff. You said you hated us. I mean, I was like, damn, I thought we were cooler than that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, why should we have to deal with that when I think you expected us not to like you and what treat you like people have treated you, and we all love you here. No matter what your differences are, it bothers me that when people walk up to me and they ask me, do you speak to everybody? Yeah, but I don't talk to you, Frankie. I mean, the only time I see you is when I see you. I saw you in LA and I've seen you here, but I haven't talked to you since then. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's some things you have to work on, and I can't knock you for that, but I just want you to know that I'm always here for you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel the same way too, because I know I used to cry to Jaquise a lot about what it was between me and you and why you did not like me. I remember you used to try to bring you Hello Kitty gifts or things like that and approach you, because I'll be honest with you, I've never hated anybody, and when you left, man, I threw your stuff over in the ocean. I mean, you know that? Yeah, I threw like that little set. I had a lot of hate. I couldn't believe that this one person got me to have hate in my heart. And it was like you almost were happy when I was miserable. And they all noticed it. And I know you emailed me an apology. And ever since I got that email, that apology that I got, you know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you right now, ever since then, if anybody asks me something about you, I'm like, you know, we squashed that, through the email.
So what about with you and Randy? Was this something that you've just been waiting and you're like, all right, here? Or was it because she said like that alcoholic term?
No, I mean, that was definitely part of it, but like when I was just pleading, like, let's not do this now, let's not talk about it now, and then words got thrown around and feelings got hurt, it was just like I couldn't control myself anymore. There's so much frustration there, which constantly trying to bridge the gap and wanting and sympathizing so much with where she's coming from, and then not feeling that respect back. That's what made me snap. And it wasn't the comment that because it rang true, but more the fact that, like, you know what I mean, it could have been something that could have really hurt my feelings.
Whenever I came upstairs and like the whole big Randy fight happened and all that kind of stuff, the reason I brought it up then is because when I was coming upstairs, I was coming up to ask you guys what time you were leaving, and I heard I heard you call me a bitch.
Probably did.
I know, and we were all drunk, and it's no big deal now. Yeah. But that was the third time that I heard somebody, because you and Brad and Randy and I already were like about each other because I pulled you guys out of the club because like the crew was like, hey, we have to go home, and I was like, you guys, we have to go, and so like everybody, you guys had been drinking, and we were all like walking around outside. And so then I pulled you guys out and everything. But anyways, and then you were like, I can't believe she treats me like this. And I'm sure that I was being a bitch anyways.
All right, you guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
I have more to say on this.
Oh, no, we're going to get to the bottom of all of this because I want to hear about all this going on, why you really left, what's going on with that. We also have another messy trip that never made it actually on air, all coming up next.
I don't think that I walked away without 6 best friends. I thought that I had 6 best friends out of you guys, and if I don't, then, you know, I'm wrong, but...
San Diego style. Now, it's been a long time since someone actually voluntarily left the house, but you definitely went out with a bang.
It took me a while to realize I don't need these people. So if these people don't like me, them. I don't need them.
I really, hands down, don't understand Frankie, and I try and form some kind of logical understanding of why she feels certain ways.
I don't want to talk. I just want to I'm just sad, and I don't know why.
She never really seems to have great days. It just seems to be that she has really, really horrible days.
All these people. They hate me. Nobody in this house hates Frankie at all. People, I think, are just fed up with dealing with her.
It's time to move on. This just isn't for me. I guess I'm a little too punk rock for that kind of stuff.
Are you kidding me? It's kind of saying I'm too cool for this.
First of all, punk rock statement was a joke. I've never said that I was punk rock, because I'm not. I am totally not punk rock. Like, I'm not cool enough to be punk rock or whatever. The reason that I said that... the reason that I said that is because when I got home, I got a lot of like for, oh, you came home, big rebel, big punk rock chick, came home from MTV. And that's why I said that. It was totally a joke.
Did you decide that you left because you were trying to solve your relationship with Dave, or was it just because you couldn't stand the roommates at this point?
It wasn't them, and I know that I said everybody hates me and they don't want me here and I don't need them, and I couldn't stand myself was the main part of it. I just couldn't stand what I was becoming.
I know at the beginning I had a rough time too, and I felt like my roommates didn't see who I truly was. But I worked through that and made sure that I left with these people as some of my best friends. And I still think you could have done that.
It was far from an easy environment for anybody to just walk in and be like, here's who I am. Here's the full spectrum of my personality, and I'm just going to drop it on you nice and easy.
I think Frankie came into the situation expecting for us all to not like accept her.
I didn't expect anything of you guys. I expected things of myself, and I screwed up when I got there. I don't think that I walked away without 6 best friends. I thought that I had 6 best friends out of you guys, and if I don't, then, you know, I'm wrong, but...
No, this is an experience.
No. I'm just saying, yeah, you guys worked through things and you left with these people, but if I hadn't left, you wouldn't have Charlie. Like, none of us would know him. And exactly. So, I mean, I'm sorry if I left and you don't appreciate it.
No, it's not that I don't appreciate it. Yeah, it's not. I don't appreciate it. It's the thing that when you left, I asked you, I said, Frankie, are you happy with the decision that you made?
And I am.
Because Frankie, you were Frankie. You have to wake up every day, and like I said, you have to feel like Frankie. Sometimes we just feel like the same love that we have for you, you don't have for us.
Right.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah. You guys have every right to feel that way, but I've been trying to explain to you guys that it wasn't your problem. It wasn't you guys hating me. It was me hating me. Watching all of this crap on TV has made me, like, come face to face with some serious issues, and it's made me really have to deal with some things instead of hiding from things anymore.
Well, I personally loved for all of us, I mean, like, right now, like, I don't have your number. I'd love to have it, and I think
Can I
everyone
tell you
else here
something?
would too.
Do you want to know why you guys don't have my number? When I got back for promos, I was so excited to see you guys and to tell you that I was happy and to show you guys that I wasn't always a negative bitch. I wanted to show you guys so bad that when I got home, I missed every single one of you so much. When we all went to dinner, you guys all asked each other for each other's phone numbers. Cameron asked me for mine.
I did too. You said you didn't have a cell phone.
Just look at the stuff you said. You said you hated us, you didn't want to make friends, stuff like that. So it's like, I'm not going to go out my way and put you in an awkward situation. If you want me to be a part of your life, then you will make me a part of your life. You understand what I'm saying?
I've emailed you like 3 times.
I've got, but you know what? I got that one email from you. I didn't even know what to say back to you because after watching that stuff, and I thought how close we were, and then it was just like, you saying you hate us, and it wasn't like you said you hate certain people. You said you hated all of us, and it just was like, damn, I thought that was my girl.
I felt like, you know, Cameron and Robin had each other, like everyone had their pairs, and I was like, well, you know, you're super cool, like you like this kind of music, that's awesome, I'm down to go with like punk shows with you, like that's great, like I want to try some of the things that you are totally into. Like with the whole Kenny situation and everything, like I really felt like the closest to you the first 3 weeks. And then after watching like that one episode, I was like, God, that really, really hurt. Like, I mean, it just sucks to hear you say all these things and to hear you say these things in an interview that day, like right after we're like chopping it up, going to lunch. Like that same day you said all those things. I'm like, that's pretty like...
I think you are a good person. You understand what I'm saying?
And you should take more credit
for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, believe in yourself. You are a wonderful individual.
I'm much different now than I was while we were there. And I think that I had to go home because I'd screwed up so bad with all you guys that I knew I couldn't fix it. I screwed up my relationship with Dave. I I screwed up my relationships with you guys. I just felt like I'd screwed up everything beyond the point of fixing while I was there, so I just felt like I needed to go.
Well, it's never too late.
Never
I think
too late.
that, you know what I'm saying? This is just don't let that go down in vain. Like, you can do it.
You could use us. You could use our perspective to help you see the things in you that are great. Because it's hard.
Even the new guys. They never had time to hate me.
Frankie, there's so many times. Like there was so much stuff we had in common that you didn't even realize. Like wanting to leave, like both of us wanting to leave and hating it, and the roommate situation. We both had so much in common. That, you know what I mean?
What I don't like about you is what I don't like about myself.
Right.
And I had to face that, and that's a hard thing.
Right.
And that's the only reason that I had so much animosity toward you is because
Let's go buy back the house and fix this thing.
Let's go fix it. All right. So we're back to San Diego. Well, speaking of round two, actually, Frankie, with you leaving, we actually brought in Charlie, and Charlie, it looks like he had a little bit of a hard time fitting in right away.
Hey, what's up?
Charlie. He doesn't try to be anybody he's not. He's just goofy Charlie.
The girl that I'm seeing, her name's Laura, and it's been a few months we've been seeing each other.
I decided I'm not going to work tomorrow.
You're gonna get fired.
Charlie Parkin?
Charlie's not working today.
There's no show, no call from my point of view today.
You don't get our bonus? I want to grab the kid by the neck and shake him and kick him.
I have cost them the bonus.
You made me lose $50. Broke your guitar. Get over it. We're even out.
You basically, in the nicest possible way, ruined my guitar.
All right, so Charlie, you move in, you're trying to be the good guy, you're trying to make friends. What's going on here?
Well, the hooky from work was just a bad decision in general. Bringing my neighbor that I was pseudo-seeing, I'm going to call it the neighbor because it was never official.
Wait, you told her you loved her?
Yeah.
That's official to me.
In the confessional.
Wait, he said, all right, so your girlfriend.
You didn't see that earlier?
So Charlie, are you still with this
No.
neighbor that caused you to lose your bonus?
Next week they wasn't together. Next week they wasn't talking to each other.
Yeah, like day after, week after.
Really?
Yeah. Randy warned me in the car about that. I was like, Charlie, take the opportunity to get to know the people that you have such a short time to get to know. You know what I mean? Don't throw another girl in the mix, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't mean to, like, jinx it, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't my fault. I cost him the bonus.
I'm a nice person, but when you mess with my money, like, I mean, we were so pressed for cash. I mean, you saw us, we drank, like, malt liquor. Like, we
That had nothing to do with cash. Halfway through the show, we weren't even drinking it anymore.
And I'm sorry, I did not deliberately mean.
Then what was you trying to do?
I did not mean to break his guitar.
Of Charlie on top of the guitar, and I was. I'm sorry, Charlie.
And Cam's like, I'll pay for it. I'm still waiting for that money. Still waiting for that money, Cam.
You got a witness on that one, Charlie.
Did you feel like you were labeled the new guy?
I think I'm part of the crew, but I'm still the new guy. And you know, it's like I came in as the new guy, but like I said, these 6 people like opened their arms, took me in, and you know, I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better experience.
All right, guys, so now we're going to take a little trip south of the border with a surprising, never-before-seen trip to Mexico coming up right after this.
I would never say I want to.
No, I said
The man.
I said
Okay, we're winding down our real-world San Diego reunion. I don't want to make it seem like all y'all do is drink and get in fights and get in trouble because you guys did have a job, right?
This job that you guys have is a serious job.
Man, I really don't feel like sailing.
These boats are serious boats.
I just don't want to be on the boat right now.
We don't start at 8 o'clock in the morning. We start at noon.
We really, all as a group, aren't feeling the job.
If I'm wet and I'm cold, you guys, I'm going to be in a hospital.
I absolutely think we should quit this job.
Quit.
I say yes.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not really trying to quit this job.
You don't go and quit a job just because you don't like it.
Oh my God!
Nobody knows that it was just a joke.
Nobody. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys are scandalous.
You spot blow, Jamie.
They said that?
They said that?
Yes. Yes.
Today's your last day.
Yay. We're just happy the job's over.
No more sailing around the harbor.
Hated that job.
So why did you guys hate it?
We're a very creative, fun group of people, and when you stick us on a boat and make us do manual labor, like you couldn't talk to each other, you couldn't interact. You had to just
get in trouble. They were like, don't laugh. We were like, okay.
Our boss just was so uptight that he'd be like, shh, come on, you guys, keep it professional and stuff like that. So,
At the beginning, it was like interesting, like learning the job and actually doing it.
girl, don't even try to go there.
It's like the show. What's the house like? Did anybody hook up? Yeah, it's like a reporter or a customer.
Were more interested. They were more interested in our lives.
Oh, yeah. And then Troy would get upset because you keep talking about the show. He's like, tell him about the harbor. I don't want to know nothing about the harbor, and neither do these people.
He thought of all these creative little tasks for us to do, like ripping stickers off the boat, or cleaning the boat, or cleaning bird crap off the dock.
The sailing community of San Diego didn't even like people. They didn't like us. Period. They didn't like us. They didn't want us on the boat. They thought we didn't deserve to be on the boat. You know what I mean?
Cameron and Robin finally found a loophole.
That was her idea, and they made it look like it was my complete idea. Cameron admits to it. You know it was your idea, wasn't it?
They played it off good, though.
They really did.
Cause she act like she had an attitude. Her like, you pulled me in, and I better not do this, and I bet. What about my microphone? And like just wilding out. And I'm like, wow.
Where were your mics?
We actually
because
the
producer said
took our
they
mics
heard us
off.
talking, and they said, well, if you guys want to do this,
If you guys want to jump in, we can take off your mics. So we're like,
so as soon as they said that, it was like lights on, let's go. You know,
That's great.
the rest of us had no idea that they were like plotting this.
I didn't know how they didn't know because
we was supposed to come back. My boss had me call him. And I called him on the phone. I'm like, hey, come back to work. I said, I'm going to call you back in 2 minutes, and I'm going to find out what he wants you to do. They didn't pick up the phone.
When y'all were ready to quit, though, did you feel like it was like 6 against 1?
When it came down to it, I started to think about like Frankie's health and stuff like that. And I did say, for her sake, I will quit the job.
Yeah, that's...
You know what I mean? Like, they didn't show that, but, like, I didn't want anything like her to get sick. Like, I had a feeling she would get sick, and then she'd start coughing. I'd be like, damn.
What made it miserable for you? Was it so much the health, or was it just like
I just hated it just like everybody else did. I mean, I shared the same views as everybody.
It seems that there was a little trip to Mexico that was never aired, and apparently what happens in Mexico doesn't really stay in Mexico because we have it all right here, right now. So take a look.
To Mexico! Cheers!
I feel like I'd like to get to know Randy a little better.
I don't know much about Randy.
I think Randy hides a lot.
I think Brad hides a lot.
Oh, God. Get the hell away from me. Are you okay?
Just hold me.
All right, well, I'm about to put you to bed. It's the only way I can help you.
All I know is I told Randy that Cameron was innocent, and he bolted.
Hey, now I had the key to her.
Look at my face.
Randy, please don't leave me, okay? Promise you won't leave me.
Jamie wants to speak with you.
She said it like that.
Randy wants to be with Cammy. Jamie wants to you more cheerleaders.
Robin came back was like, Cameron likes Rand, Jamie likes you, and it's like...
Oh, you're gonna leave me like this.
Exactly.
And that's a wrap.
Robin said Brad and Jamie wanted to hook up. Where is this?
Wilding out.
And that Randy and Cameron.
What is this?
There was no cameras, and me and you were in the bathroom.
There's no evidence of this.
There isn't, but I remember you did tell me that you were like, yeah, you would definitely hook it up, like, with Brad.
I would never say I want to.
No, I said
The
word.
man.
I said the F word. I said the F word, but you said, come
Those are
on.
like two different things. It's like, hey, let's make out, or hey, let's like,
But you did say you would lay him. You did say you wanted to lay him. That's what you said.
oh my God.
Come on, Jamie.
But I'll say this, when Robin said that to me, I felt like that was another time where it was like the heart of most that was Robin's craziest night out of the whole damn trip.
Like she told everybody individually like it was a secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't say nothing.
Because Jamie told me the bathroom.
You know what I'm saying?
Didn't the camera bust you guys making out?
I don't know. I don't remember that night. I was drunk.
Well,
There was another time you guys almost kissed at the Pimps and Hoes party.
I can't just say I don't remember.
Okay,
He was
all
on
right,
that.
all right.
I'm here with
that
you.
Kind
I'm
of
here
did
with
happen. Because, see, John and I were sitting back, and you two...
But you never did, but
we're
you
kind of
wanted
the
to.
arms around
That's
each
what
other.
we're trying to
and
say.
it was
We're trying to
close.
establish,
It was
right,
close.
Jamie, that you wanted to hook up. Right.
Okay.
That's
Thank you. Yeah, next question.
And you definitely said something about Cameron.
I think that was
That's Robin's drunk ass talking.
I think in my own head, I thought maybe Randy, not Cameron. I thought Randy had a crush on Cam because Cam is more Randy's type of girl. I mean, and look at all the blonde, real skinny blonde hair girls.
And young.
She's and young, and Randy likes them young too.
And Randy likes them young, too.
Randy, do you care to defend yourself real quick? Would you already go
out the bag.
Randy, do you care to defend yourself or comment?
I mean, like, okay. I think that I don't really have a type, you know what I'm saying? I think you maybe in the time that I was out there, that was happening the type of person I happened to meet most often because that was just where I was living.
Ones.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Dental problems, blonde hair, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Problems, hair
I'm
problems,
sorry,
hygiene
Aaron, by the
problems.
way. That's horrible. Like, I did.
No, you can't blame yourself. The girl pulled the tooth out. That's what I mean, I feel you on that one, but I mean, she did that to herself.
All right, but I have a question. Are you guys trying to get away from the girls?
That was the plan. Like, yeah, we're gonna have a good time. You know what I mean? They ran this when they first got in the house. We've been talking, you know what I mean, a lot of smack about how we gonna do it fella style. Now we got the opportunity, and it didn't go down like that at all.
No, it didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all, now we have one final question before we wrap this baby up. Was it weird having all of your personal lives just strewn across America?
Going into something like this, how do you not realize what you're getting yourself into?
Some people don't, though.
I think I was cool with everything, you know what I'm saying? Except for the baby music with the vest. Yeah, I can't swim, but so what? I'm working on it. I'm swimming underwater. I can backstroke. Now I'm just working on swimming on top of the water, you know what I'm saying? But I told him, like, I almost drowned in the ocean. Tell the real bit, you know what I'm saying? Stop making it seem like I just don't, you know, I'm from Jersey. We open up the fire hydrant. We don't need a pool.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you all for watching. And just a little quick reminder, if you like seeing the unseen footage from Mexico, we have a huge treat for you next week. All new, never before seen footage from the real world San Diego. And trust me, it's juicy. All right, you guys, I guess next time we'll see you all will be one of the real world road rule challenges. So good luck on that. Take care, and thanks, everybody. Yeah.
I was the drunkest man on the planet that night.